Dino the Tiny Giant, a bedtime story for kids. A lush valley with tall trees, mountains in the distance, and a group of dinosaurs of different sizes. Dino, a small green dinosaur with bright eyes, stands among them, looking up as they roar loudly. Dino is a small young dinosaur with bright green scales that shimmer slightly under the sunlight. Unlike the other dinosaurs in his valley, Dino has a short, wiggly tail that twitches whenever he's excited. His big, round eyes are filled with curiosity and kindness, making him look friendly and approachable. He has a tiny row of soft spikes running down his back, but they aren't sharp like the ones on the bigger dinosaurs. His legs are short but strong, allowing him to run swiftly through narrow paths where larger dinosaurs struggle to fit. His feet have 3 stubby toes, each tipped with a small curved claw that helps him grip the ground when he climbs over rocks or tree roots. Dino's snout is short and slightly rounded, giving him an adorable look, and his little nostrils twitch whenever he sniffs out something interesting. When he smiles, his tiny white teeth peek out, but they aren't scary. They make him look even cuter. Feeling sad, Dino wandered away from the noisy group and into the deep forest. He had never explored this far before. The trees were thick, and the air smelled fresh. As Dino walked, he noticed something strange, a tiny path hidden between the trees. It was too small for the big dinosaurs to fit through. Curious, Dino decided to follow it. He ducked under branches, squeezed between rocks, and hopped over tiny streams. Suddenly, he heard a soft chirp. It was a baby bird trapped between 2 fallen branches. Dino gasped. "Don't worry, little one, I'll help you." Using his small size to his advantage, Dino carefully wiggled in and nudged the branches aside. The baby bird flapped its wings happily. "Thank you. You may be small, but you're the biggest hero I've ever met." Dino smiled for the first time that day. Dino decided to keep exploring. As he followed the path, he heard rushing water. He soon reached a river, its waters flowing fast. Dino was about to turn back when he noticed something. On the other side of the river, a small dinosaur was stuck. It was Lulu the ankylosaurus, and she was afraid to cross. "The water is too deep for me," Lulu called. Dino thought for a moment. The big dinosaurs would splash through easily, but for Lulu, the river was dangerous. Then Dino spotted stepping stones hidden beneath the water, stones that were small enough for Lulu to walk across. "Follow me," Dino said. He hopped carefully from one stone to another, showing Lulu the safe way. Step by step, she made it across. "You saved me, Dino," Lulu said. "You may be little, but you see things others don't." Dino felt a warm feeling in his heart. Maybe being small wasn't so bad after all. Later that day, the dinosaurs were playing near the river when something terrible happened. The ground near the water was soft, and suddenly, Bruno the brachiosaurus got stuck in the mud. "Oh no! I can't move!" Bruno cried. The other dinosaurs tried to help, but they were too big. If they stepped too close, they might get stuck too. Then Dino had an idea. "I'm small enough to walk on the firmer ground. I can help!" Carefully, Dino tiptoed through the mud, looking for a strong vine. He found one and brought it to Bruno. "Hold on to this and pull yourself out," Dino said. With the help of the vine and a big push from the other dinosaurs, Bruno finally got free. "Dino, you saved me!" Bruno cheered. "You might be small, but you have the biggest heart of all." The other dinosaurs nodded. Maybe Dino wasn't tiny after all. Maybe he was just the right size. That evening, as the sun set over the valley, all the dinosaurs gathered around Dino. "We used to think being big made you strong," said Trixie the Triceratops. "But today, we learned that bravery, kindness, and clever thinking are what really makes someone strong." From that day on, no one called Dino tiny anymore. Instead, they called him Dino the Brave. And Dino? He no longer wished to be big. He knew that being different was what made him special. That night, as Dino curled up under the stars, he felt happier than ever. And soon, he drifted into the sweetest dreams. And so, under the twinkling stars, Dino curled up in his favorite spot, feeling warm and happy inside. He had learned that being small didn't mean he wasn't important. It meant he could do things that no one else could. As the cool night breeze whispered through the trees, the other dinosaurs lay down too, dreaming of their brave little friend. The valley was quiet, the moon glowing softly above, and all was peaceful. Dino let out a tiny yawn, his eyes growing heavy. He smiled to himself, knowing that tomorrow would bring new adventures, new discoveries, and new reasons to be proud of who he was. And with that thought, Dino slowly drifted off to sleep. Good night, little Dino. Good night, little dreamer. Sleep well, and may your dreams be filled with magic and adventure. Good night.